Hey guys, it's Spider Pig here. How's it going? The Gazelle is out, and we're going to take her for a spin with the CV1, and we're going to fire some Hot 3 missiles first, and let's get to it. So right now, I'm above Las Vegas Road here, and let's go ahead and switch over to the commander view. We've had the report that the Luxor Hotel might be under attack, so let's go ahead and turn everything on here, and we'll take a look. Alright, so let me go ahead and take a look here. Let me back in there. So the Luxor Hotel should be right around here. There's the Sphinx. Oh yeah, I see some bad guys now. It's showing up on the RWR as well. So I think I will take this guy out first. Let me go ahead and make sure he's in range. Let me pop open all these. There we go. So he is 2,733 meters. So we should be good. So let's go ahead and fire on him. And that felt awesome. I just gotta keep it on target here. And there he goes. Let me see if his buddy's moving. His buddy is not. Oh, he is moving. Alright. Let me go ahead and select another missile here. And let me lock this buddy up. Well, there's a truck right in front of him. But I think we should be able to take this guy out. So let's go ahead and do that. And I am testing the, I got the SimShaker beta version. I've been added to the beta version. So I am testing the game chair, the GW908 with the Gazelle. And it is really nice feeling. So, okay, so we took out the targets, and Vegas is once again secure. And don't worry about what the people think, you know, because it's Vegas and explosions happen here all the time and people just think it's normal. So, you know. Alright, let me go ahead and disengage the auto hover here. And let's move forward and get some forward speed here. Alright, we're above 100. And let me just turn a little to the left here. And since we did just accomplish a successful engagement, I think it's appropriate for us to do a victory roll. So let me just get some altitude, and we'll go ahead and see if we can roll here. Alright, and 3, 2, 1. Okay, here we go. Let's get some positive. There we go. So that was good. So Vegas is once again safe for your gambling needs, thanks to the Gazelle. Alright, now let's go to fly to kind of a head point a little far away here. Not 2. There we go, 2. So 2 is down that way. And there's the Luxor Hotel, and there's the billowing smoke from the targets I just took out. You're welcome, gamblers. Alright, let's go down here. So, let's talk about the Gazelle and the crazy weekend that I had. So, the Gazelle came out on Friday, and I was home Friday because both my daughters were sick, and I had a massive migraine. Now, for those of you that are fortunate enough not to know what migraines are, basically imagine a head cold combined with nausea, combined with light sensitivity and sound sensitivity. Oh, fun. So basically, I worked from home, and I pretty much just put myself in my basement office, which is right behind me, and I pretty much left everything dark, and I put all my computer's brightness on the lowest settings possible, because every little thing bothers me, and I took medication for it. But along the day, the Gazelle got released, so, you know, beyond my best judgment, I was on the boards answering questions and, you know, make sure people were able to get their Gazelle okay. And I downloaded it on my machine as well, and on my server as well. And I updated the 355th Training Nevada map with the Gazelles, so we can actually go fly the Gazelles in training there. And even though I had a bad migraine, as I said before, during my lunch hour, I actually just flew a little bit with the 355, helped teach those guys how to start her up and kind of do a couple quick runs with them. And that was kind of the opening time. Now, Friday night, I had a show that I'm performing in called Bad Seed. It's a community theater show. Me and my wife are both in. And if you know anything about theater, there's a stage and there's lots of bright lights pointing right at you. So I did my best, and I think I did a pretty good job considering my situation. And while I was off stage, which is about a 45-minute gap between Act 1 and Act 2, I was on my laptop answering questions in the forum like a good Polychop employee. Let's see if I can avoid this tree here. So again, make sure everybody's happy with her Gazelle and answer any questions people had. And there was a lot of questions the first couple days. So Saturday, now here's the fun part. Saturday I felt better. In the morning I had to get up super early, around 6 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday, because I was proctoring a black belt test. So for those of you who don't know, I have a black belt in Kempo Karate, which I got last October at the bright age of 40. And I was helping train some of the students in my class for their black belt last Saturday. So the two people I helped train were taking their test, and I was testing two other kids. It went pretty well, but it was very basically physically demanding test, and there's a lot of memorization of self-defenses and katas and things like that. So, it was very, very hard. It was a long day, not just for me, but obviously for them as well, taking the test. Okay, that was kind of fun. After that, that was about 4 hours of doing that. And then we went out to lunch with the one guy that I trained. And he passed. He got his black belt, so he didn't have his family with him. So hey, we took him out to lunch because there's a buffet place right next door. So, and then once I got home, I had pretty much took a nap, and then I went to my performance Saturday night. And thankfully, I was feeling better, so it wasn't that bad. But again, in between acts when I wasn't on stage, I was on my laptop again, answering more questions, which is going to be a kind of a routine thing now. I'm getting to know most of you guys on the chats and stuff like that. Sunday, I slept in a little bit, thankfully, and I basically just got up, and did my normal Sunday stuff, and then I went to the show, because once again, we had Sunday show, and after the show, we went out for dinner, and after dinner, came home, answered more questions, and again, during the show, I answered more questions in the forums, and Sunday night, actually, did something that was pretty fun. And I will have to check the name of the server I was on. I believe it was the f99.com, I believe. I forget the name. So anyways, I went on a public server and basically flew the Gazelle with people that were there. And I went on their TeamSpeak and answered questions, which was kind of fun. And I had a good time. And the people there had a good time. We did a couple quick flights, and it was definitely a lot of fun. And then Monday, yesterday night, after, again, a day of answering questions on the forum when I have a time, when I have breaks from work, I went again on a public server, this time the virtual aerobatic server, which was really nice people there, and I, again, answered lots of questions, and we had a lot of fun. So, that's pretty much my weekend, as you see it. It was pretty crazy. Let me check. I think I felt my cat around here. Just got to make sure, because I have a cat who likes to chew cords, and that's why I basically put the Oculus Rift back in its box every time after using it, because I don't want my cat chewing a very expensive cord of the Oculus Rift. So right now we're heading to Hoover Dam, and I'm looking at the navigation here, and I am 245 kilometers or meters or kilometers. That can't be right. 245 meters, maybe, whatever that's it, away from the target area. Well, it's not the target area, just a Hoover Dam. So, overall, I think the release of the Gazelle has been very exciting. We worked very hard on it, so it's kind of a really exciting time for us. And, we had a lot of fun on release day, just, communicating back and forth and getting all excited and giddy like everybody else, and obviously answering all the questions that everybody had. And, when we found out, like, somebody had leaked the newsletter announcement, because usually the newsletter comes out at around 11:30 here, which is Eastern time, and I think by 10 o'clock somebody had the link to it, and you know, people were asking on when the eShop would be available and things like that, and I was pretty much asking the same questions because, you know, it's I was excited too, so I kept hitting F5 on the eShop, and you know, eventually when it came live, I did buy it, even though I have a free key. I did buy it, and you know, it was very exciting. It was just very exciting to see it go live, and then we also had to wait for the 2.02 update, which, you know, happened about an hour later. So it kind of, you know, was a day of waiting, but a lot of fun. Once you know, once people got it installed, I updated the server I have in the house here with the new trading map. Oh, damn wires! With the new trading map with lots of gazelles in it, and it was a good time. You know, it was a fun day, even though I had a migraine. It was nice to be able to kind of function somewhat normally that day and do something kind of fun to take my mind off the migraine, even though my mind was the migraine. But you know, it was definitely a fun time. And overall, I think the Gazelle is getting a good reception, which is nice, and people are pretty happy with her. She is not easy to fly by any means of the world, but you know, that's how she is in the real world. So as I think it's kind of funny the first day, you know, when people were complaining, and now a couple days later they're finally getting used to her and they're able to control her a little better. So I'm glad people are finally, you know, getting to know her. And if you got her and you're still having trouble flying her, there's those easy controls, you know, and they do make it a little easier to fly. And if you kind of need to learn how to fly her and kind of learn her systems, that's a great way to do it. Look, not everybody can be a professional helicopter pilot, you know. Piloting helicopters is not easy in the real world, and this is, you know, we try to make it as real as possible in the simulator. So keep that in mind. But overall, it's been a busy weekend, but a fun weekend, and you know, there's lots of exciting stuff in the forums. We obviously put in the bug report thread and also the enhancements thread, and I've been going through and adding everything that's in there. We have a master list of all the issues and all the enhancements that people want to see. So I've been working on that and keeping that updated. And there's a couple things we already fixed for the next version, so that's kind of nice. I can't really disclose any of that at this point, but you know, I think we'll be making good progress on her. And we're also you know, working on getting the guns and the rockets and the Mistral missile ready for you guys, along with a sniper to sit back there and snipe people. You know, I think it'll be kind of cool to see how that gets implemented, and you know, how snipers play into the DCS world. I know in the U.S. Coast Guard they use snipers to take out speedboats, like the engines and speedboats that they're chasing. So it'll be interesting to see how we can make it work within DCS and what it can do. So we're almost here. Let me just get over this mountain here. And with the Gazelle, you definitely want to kind of use mountains and trees, anything to hide, because that's going to save you. You know, that's going to keep you alive, and it'll kind of help you out here. All right. So the Hoover Dam should be somewhere around here. Just look around here. Oh, I think it's over there. Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, so we're getting close. So yeah, you always want to kind of use cover, and I've seen videos of people doing excellent jobs. You know, just kind of hiding and dropping low and dropping behind trees and kind of taking fire and things like that. So that's a lot of fun. So once we get, actually, let me get a little height up here. Once we get over the water, what I'll do is I'll try doing a couple aerobatics here for you. I will do a loop, and I will do a roll. In fact, hold on, before that, let me try something here. Right, yep, there we go. Got my shades on now. The shades don't seem to work very nicely. The shades seem to, okay, we gotta fix that. Alright. Alright, so the Oculus Rift, we gotta fix the shades. See, this is how we learn things. So I will add that to the bug report. Don't worry, people. But she's definitely a lot of fun to fly with the Oculus Rift on. Once I get a little better at her, I'll probably actually end up doing missions, actual missions with her in the Oculus Rift. Alright, let me get some height here. Let me go as much as I can without overheating my engine here. Alright, so let's get some forward speed again. And here we go. Oh, okay. That was not that good of a loop. I think I need to pull a little harder next time. Alright. Okay. There we go. Alright. Let's get altitude again. We'll try that again. Alright, here we go. Let's get some forward speed. I don't think I pulled back quickly enough. Alright, ready? Here we go. Okay. Not too bad. Alright, sounds good. How's the loop for you? Alright, so let me just recover here. I'll get some speed. We'll do a roll. Let's do a roll this way. Nope. She doesn't want to roll that one. I don't think I have enough speed for that just yet. Alright, let's get some altitude again. And we're going to try probably the craziest thing I'll ever do, and that is a inside loop. If what you know what an inside loop is, it's basically when you go forward into a loop. So let me just grab some height here. Alright, we got some speed. Okay, and here we go. Woo! That was fun. That was definitely a lot of fun. Alright. Alright. So let's go over that hill over there and take a look at the Hoover Dam. Well, actually, let's go low here. Let me just make sure we're still recording. There we are. Good. I'm doing a little bit over 200 right now. Being the speed demon that I am. Gotta watch when you get close to the water, because sometimes she just wants to drop. So, alright. Let's go see if we can buzz this boat right here. Very nice. Seagulls and all. Oh yeah, I almost forgot to tell you. So Area 51 was trying the Philadelphia experiment again, and they were trying to transport an aircraft carrier cheaply, and it kind of misplaced on Lake Mead. So yeah, we got an aircraft carrier here. So let me just go and take a look at the Hoover Dam real quickly. What we'll do is we'll actually go across the bridge and then go below it and check out the Hoover Dam, and then we'll go in on that aircraft carrier and call it a day. And then actually I want to try a little surprise. I won't tell you about it beforehand, just in case I crash and don't live and I don't do it. But there's the Hoover Dam. And let's go ahead and get a little lower here. Kind of turn around. Now, the nice thing about this GW908 chair is when I'm in a vortex, it starts to vibrate, so I can kind of tell when I'm in a vortex, and it's kind of nice because I know I need to kind of take corrective actions, which is really neat. Alright, so right now I'm going to basically put it in a hover and get low. Oh, we're dropping a little too fast. There we go. Hope we didn't hit anything. Alright, so there's Hoover Dam. And let's go see if we can land on a carrier. And then we'll try something a little bit different. Yeah, right now it's going into a vortex now. I feel it. I feel it. Trying to keep it between 0 and 1 on the VVI. The thing about landing on a carrier that's not really a carrier, it's just a static object, is that you don't want to land on the elevators because they don't really exist and you'll go right through. So let's just go ahead and put her down. Alright, so here's what I want to try. I'm going to put this to the side, and you probably won't be able to see me in the webcam, but you'll be able to see it on my Oculus Rift. Is I am going to go. Where's my controller here? I should have done this before. Move the controller out of the way. There you go. Let me step into this body, and I won't really be able to open the doors right now, but I am going to go for a walk. I'm going to have what's known as an out-of-body experience. Okay, so I know you can't see me, but this is really funny because for some reason the back of the helicopter doesn't exist in my view. I don't know why. I don't know if it's an Oculus Rift thing. I mean, obviously I still have the back of my thing because I landed perfectly fine. I am taller than my helicopter is. I don't seem to have the Vivian system either on here. It's just very interesting. You know, let's go. Let's see if I can't really walk in front of it because, okay. But it is so interesting that I can walk outside and just look. It's oh my god! It's just this is so much fun. Let me sit down again. Get back in my seat. Okay, this is okay. Try to. Okay. So it's very interesting because outside, like right now. Well, I can see there's the Vivian systems up here, but when you go outside, it doesn't exist. And the back, I guess because I can't really see the back, like, it doesn't do it. So it's just very interesting. Let me go back in this view. So there you have it. A very quick flight for you with a lot of stuff to talk about. And I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope I don't have to post-process this so I can get stuff uploaded to YouTube because of the new webcam. Alright, I'll catch you guys later. Bye now.